Controversy aside, John Manuel, let's not get into controversy. Let's talk about the Minnesota Twins here. They're in the midst of a wild card race. Any strange moves or unexpected roster moves for this club as we are now in September?
Well, the unexpected one is they did not call up Jose Barrios. Terry Ryan, their general manager, has seen him pitch. He's visited their two AA and AAA affiliates the last couple of weeks. Just saw Barrios pitch last night for Rochester, 6 scoreless innings, no walks for Barrios. So he leads the minors in strikeouts. He's a 4-pitch righty. We've seen him in the last 2 Futures games, and yet he's not called up. I think a lot of Twins fans do think there's a little controversy of why they haven't called him up, and they've seen what some of their prospects like Miguel Sano have done for their offense. Barrios is not that level of prospect, but I do think with the pitching staff that's been impacted by some of the injuries, the fact that Tyler Duffy's been up in the big leagues and Barrios hasn't this year, that's a mild surprise. I still think we will see Barrios late in the year, but his innings limit is he's getting close to that innings limit. Not too many innings left on the odometer for him in 2015.
Do you think that's the reason why he was not called up?
You know, they are more generous with the Twins. They'll give high school minor league guys up to 180 innings, where other organizations won't. So I think there's fewer innings left, but the short answer is no. I think that they just don't quite think he's ready yet.
What about bullpen additions for other teams that may impact the race, whether they're in the race or they have the chance to spoil the race? What are you thinking? Because bullpen is usually where you see the vast majority of these call-ups.
Yeah, you do, and a couple teams that are chasing playoff spots that aren't quite in. Texas and San Francisco jump to mind. Luke Jackson, a right-hander for the Texas Rangers, who was a starting pitcher earlier in his minor league career, converted to the bullpen last year. Where you have Sam Dyson in their bullpen, who's a good sinker baller, hard to elevate. Luke Jackson's a guy who's a little bit more of a strikeout pitcher, can run that four-seamer in the upper 90s and get some strikeouts with that. And I look at the Giants with Derek Law and Ray Black. Black, just getting assigned to the Arizona Fall League, he might be the hardest thrower in the minor leagues, up to 102 miles an hour regularly. Also one of the guys who you just don't see used very often. He throws 1 inning basically every 3 days the last 2 years, trying to stay healthy. When you throw that hard, I guess the human body, he's kind of proof the human body can't take throwing 102 miles an hour, but every so often.
1 inning every 3 days. Sign me up if that's a job that's actually available. Hey, how about the Braves? We know John Hart has a plan. It's in place. The plan is in place. They're not winning right now, but who should we be excited about seeing in Atlanta?
Well, Hector Olivera might be the only reason to tune in Atlanta in the last month. The team was at one point close to 500, and it's just been a tremendous downfall since then. But the Cuban infielder, Hector Olivera, is one of the key guys from the Alex Wood trade they engineered with the Dodgers. And obviously the Dodgers invested a lot of money in Olivera and then traded him quickly. To me, Hector Olivera was the best Cuban free agent to come over since a Yasiel Puig to me, Abreu. I like him better than a lot of the other guys who've gotten more money. He's older. He's 30 years old, but this is a switch-hitting infielder with power. He's been a star for Cuban national teams in the past. He's had health issues this year, but to me, he's not just a part. He's part of the foundation for Atlanta going forward. They've had so much turnover there. I think Hector Olivera is one guy that Braves fans can bank on being there the next 3 years.
John Manuel from Baseball America. Great insights on a busy day. The emails keep on coming. So-and-so's called up. So-and-so's called up. John Manuel, thanks so much. We appreciate it.
Here for you, Matt. Thanks a lot.
Great. Kelly.